Good evening, welcome to the Toon Review. We have to go old school tonight. My software has failed on me, so we have no scoreboard or clock. But I shall be reminding you of what's happening clockwise during the game, England versus Finland, of course, which is why we're here. Welcome to the Toon Review for the watch along. And if you are new to us, please hit that subscribe button. Really just help us out. Hit the like button. That also helps us out too. I'm really having a quandary here. I haven't even got lineups or anything. And also click the join button if you want to become a member to the Toon Review. Super chats are also available by clicking the $sign. Welcome to the chat, everyone. I'm now going to attempt to try and find the team lineups and try and get them into StreamYard so we can have a look at them. It shouldn't take too long, but until we do, just keep with me. No, I don't want that one. I want England, Finland, don't I? Finn. Excuse me for 1 minute, folks. It was a bit of a tough kind of trying to get that sorted, and I couldn't do it, so we are in a bit of a quandary here. The Finnish sides, no point putting them up, really. But I will put the England side up once I see it. Which shouldn't take too long. Oh, for Christ's sake. Everything's going wrong for me tonight. Let's put that in so we know what it is. So professional. Yeah, so professional. Anyway, let's try and find this so we can get it down for you. And it is this file. And once that's there, we can put the England team up. You probably already know it anyway. Probably been in the chat, but here it is. Here is England team. Jordan Pickford in goal again. Trent at right back this time. Again, Alexander-Arnold. Rico Lewis comes at left back for Levi Colwill. Rice Stones comes in, as does Konsa for Gahey and whoever else played at centre half last game, which I can't remember. Maguire, wasn't it? And then we've got Saka. I think it's the same front three, apart from Angel. Gomez comes in for Kobe Mainu. So it's Rice and Gomez. Then Gordon, Grealish, Saka with the captain on his 100th cap, Harry Kane up front. Subs are, as we would predict, Maguire, Gallagher, Livramento, Henderson, Colwell, Gahey, Gibbs-White, Mainu, Bowen, Eze, Pope, and Madueke. The Finnish side has Teemu Pukki up front, and it also has Glenn Kamara, and the rest of them we won't know. So I won't put any up. It's no point really. We'll go to some comments before we start. We have a 7:45 kickoff, and I kind of thought it was like 8 o'clock kickoff for some reason, and it was really, really behind time. But yeah, we have no scoreboard tonight, unfortunately. I did a bit of editing, and then it didn't kind of work. But there's the banner. There's the banner, and I should change that if I remember. I'm sure you'll give me a shout in the comments. But let's say good evening to everyone that's in. And good evening to Mark, Wagstaff, LG, the Wolfhead Benition, Geordie B, Tom Lynch, good evening to you, Len White, Julie J, good evening to you. All the mods are in. Gilly, good evening to you, or Julie, I should say. Or it could be either. Wacky Angler, good evening to you. Joe Wilkinson, good evening to you. Seacrest Boxers, good evening to you. Joe McDonald, welcome. Antacid, good evening to you, my friend. Carl, hello. Kevin Halligan, hello to you. And Shearer69, all saying England will win, basically. And it should be quite an easy game against Finland. There we go. One Peacock, hope you're well. Coming all the way down. Duncan Anderson, good evening to you. Kevin Halligan said Hall played minute last night. He did indeed. We've had a good international weekend because Tonali's been outstanding in both the games he played in. Who else we got? Gordon played well for England, of course, and he's scored 3 goals or 2 goals. So, yeah, or 3 goals, whatever it is. So, been a good weekend. Ben Nicholson, good evening to you. Spike Milligan, hope you're well, my friend. YI Magpie, evening to you. Martin Watson, good evening to you. Michael Ellison, good evening to you. Mick J, Paul Chollerton, hope you're all well. Norvik, hope you're well, mate. Yvonne Kingswell, good evening to you. Davey Pat, hello. James Allett, hello. Andy McCowan, hello. Mark Singleton, hello, mate. How are you? Chrissy, hello, Billy. Do you think Kane is a good sub for England? I wouldn't have him in the squad personally. But there you go. There you go. Yeah, that's Tom Lynch says. Jari Lippman, Mika Hakkinen, Kimi Räikkönen, and the members of Lordy. Yeah, finish. Louis Toon, hope you're well. Ray Fagan, hope you're well. Vanamaga, hope you're well too. Jan Levens, T-Rex again. Well, he's the #1 goalkeeper, mate. That's why. As much as you want to argue with it, he's been the #1 goalkeeper for a gazillion years now, hasn't he? But there we go. Chris Irving, hope you're well. Martin Suter, Peter Griffin, Steve Cook, Blenchy, Tony Douglas, hope you're all well. Christina Johnson is over in Tennessee. Hope you're well. Medler, Joe Potter, Lady Sam, hello to you. Hope you're well. Nick Thornton, Tom, you're evil. That'll turn people away if ever that did happen. Toon Pirate, hope you're well. Bob Black, good evening to you. Yes, we have Granny lined up. Don't worry about Granny. She'll be here. John Adams, hope you're well. P. Keith, hope you're well too. And I think I've said hello to everyone now. Ali B, evening to you. That seems to Annie Sophie Olin. Good evening to you from Sweden. Derek Billington, hope you're well. That is about everybody now, I'm sure. If I've missed anyone out, Bruno's Magic Hat. And a £5 super chat from Michael McIntyre. Thank you, mate. Hi, Billy. 5-1 win, Team Toon. Bruno's Magic Hat. Evening to you. Southern Jordan, the little fella. Good evening to both of you too. And that's it. That's it. And there is Harry Kane. It's absolutely positively tossing it down at Wembley. Do like the track top he's got on, though. Well, he needs some go faster stripes, doesn't he? Unrealistic optimist. Good evening to you. Yeah. I did say Ray Fagan, evening to you, mate. So if I missed you out, you must have. I didn't miss you out. You must have misheard me. Anyway, Harry Kane and his 2 children, who look very much like him, although a little bit quicker, are going to get some sort of award for his golden cap. He's getting it from Frank Lampard. Another really inverted England player. There we go. And Ashley Cole's also there. I think that must be his wife. Well, it can't be his wife. Because are giving him a round of applause. But congratulations to Harry Kane. Martin Brave says, Billy, how can I tell Warlass Waterloo Road isn't going on at 9 and the match is staying on? Well, if I was you, I would kind of say it under your breath and hide the remote. That's what I'd do personally. Baz Danunder says, who will be the first English player to stand still with his foot on the ball? I'm not sure. Trevor says, a dead slug is quicker than a Zimmer Kane. Mark Smith, evening to you. Hi, Billy. I'm glad that Anthony Gordon is starting a lot more for England with Lee Carsley in charge and like Gareth Southgate. Indeed. He's got golden boots as well. Well, I hope they're not made of lead like they usually are. But England all in white tonight. That's just pathetic. Over the top celebration. Antas is well kind of ready for his game. He's got supplies all in. Anyway, we're going to have national anthems now, and I can't hear them, thank goodness. Oh, we've got a Finnish fan in. VMV. Hello from Helsinki. Hello, VMV. Welcome to the stream. Hope this doesn't get too brutal. After a decent start, we were awful against Greece. I guess for you, I probably need to find a Finnish side, don't I? Let's see if I can find a Finnish side. Whether I can find one or not, I don't know. I've got the England one again. Stretch, put Finland on, and straight away the English one came back up. But trying to find a Finnish team, I have seen it. I know it's around, and that's how I know Glenn Kamara. And here it is here. Strangely enough, and the keeper, of course, we all know the keeper. But I will put a Finnish side up just for our guest from Finland. And I should do it while the anthems are going on. Only fair, isn't it? I mean, a professional host would do this straight away. But anyway, it looks like a 4-3-3. Radetzky in goal, who plays in the German league, is a very good keeper. Back four of Stahl, Hoskonen, Ivanov, and Urinen. A midfield of Paltola, Schuller, and Glenn Kamara, of course, we know from Rangers. I think he may be at Leeds now. And up front, we have Keskinen, Pukki, and Jensen. And the only two I remember, or three I remember really, during the game will be Pukki, Kamara, and Radetzky. And the rest I probably won't remember, but there is the Finnish lineup for all those who care. Ready for the game. And with the English anthem just been on. So welcome to that. Yvonne says, can you make Daisy dance longer at the end of your shows? Because my dog is spellbound by her. Thanks. Oh, dear me. So anyway, we got a Finnish fan in, and I've lost him. And I want to come down. There we go. Yeah. So Ben Thompson, good evening to you. There is an advert, as always, on ITV. There we go. Michael's asking where you can watch the match on ITV, mate. Yes, so there we go. Baz says at least the Poms are playing better than Australia. They are a disgrace. Well, we've always played better than Australia, mate. God, we never got that down to that level ever. Even when Steve McClaren was in charge. I know you've beat us a couple of times, but it's not hardly it's not your national sport, is it? Let's be honest. It's cricket, mate, which you always beat us at, generally. David T, if England get beat, then I'm finished. Tomlin said, does Urinen take the biscuit, as someone might say, because he didn't like to swear. Yeah. There we go. Everyone's saying on ITV. Villa 1982, James up in Villa. Evening to you. Jan says in Finland are no mugs. Marky and UFC, hope you're well. George Nuke, hope you're well too. There we go. Anyway, the teams are having a minute silence for former England manager Sven-Göran Eriksson, who died a couple of weeks ago at the age of 76. First English foreign manager with all the talent he had, very much like Gareth Southgate, very much underachieved, but a sad loss to football. A big football man, of course, and yeah, he made some bad choices for England, I've got to say. Leaving Paul Scholes to play left wing when he was a centre midfielder, and should never have been put out there to accommodate Frank Lampard. But also Kevin Campbell has also died. So has Tommy Banks and Craig Shakespeare in the previous weeks since the last game at Wembley. And there we had a minute's applause. It wasn't a minute's silence. I'm telling lies. I think VMV's had a bit of a misprint there. With Southgate, this could be 3-0 to Finland. This could be nice 3-0 for Finland. Oh, well, I see what you mean with Southgate. But now I really think this could be anything. Anyway, go Swomy. Anyway, Finland will kick off, and it will be Glenn Kamara to do the kicking off. No clock. I shall. Unfortunately, I can't get in on my OBS tonight, but Glenn Kamara is about to kick off for the Finns in their blue kit, looking like France, all in blue, with a darker blue sleeve. It has to be said. And Worofsky and Kamara whacks it straight back to Hrideski. He rolls it out to his left back, and back it goes to Hrideski. Bit of pressure, and Hrideski got underneath that, and it will go out for throwing, I believe, to England. Yes, it does. Just short of the halfway line. Straight away, the ball's across for Anthony Gordon. He has it. Going up against Starr, but he's going to come back, I think. No, he's not. He's turned around and taking him on. Then comes back, plays it all the way back to Rico Lewis. Lewis goes square into John Stones. Now to Ezri Konsa. And now to Stones. To Grealish. With Gordon out wide. He's not going to go to... He does use Gordon. 2 men out there on the two of them. Gordon gets to the byline. Good little ball in for Grealish. Grealish, well, he's looking for space. Can't find any. He's been packed out. Gomez. Now Stones. Back to Gomez again. Very diminutive little figure. Gordon. Back to Angel Gomez. And Gomez goes back to John Stones. Declan Rice comes short to receive it and receives it on the halfway line. Rice goes wide to Saka. Back he comes to Rice again. And all the way across the Stones. England trying to draw the Finns out here. Rico Lewis has it. And he's going to go wide to Anthony Gordon. Anthony Gordon's got 2 against him. One is actually one style. Cut inside style. Little ball in from Kane, who's too slow to receive it. And out it goes for a throw-in to England. I can't see because they've covered the clock up. We have 1 minute 30, 40 on the clock at the moment. John Stones has it currently, just on a halfway line. Long ball to the far side to Bukayo Saka, who takes it down on his left foot. Plays it inside for Trent. Trent looking for crossing, blocked by Kamara. Gomez with a poor header, and Finland can break here, and they do. They've got, well, whoever it is on the ball, he's got Pookie ahead of him. Good tackle comes in from Trent to win the ball back. And now it's Konsa. Now Rice. And now Gomez again, whose head has kind of led to that, but England can build from deep with Ezri Konsa, and he goes square to John Stones. John Stones playing on the left-hand side of the centre 2 tonight, and there's Ezri Konsa on the right. Of course, there's one start in the Euros who's on the left who replaced Mark Guehi. But Mark Guehi, it's odd because Mark Guehi he played the left on the right on Saturday. Now it's Rico Lewis on the ball. Gomez takes it from him. He seems to be the fulcrum at the moment. 5'5", 5'6". Here's Gordon. 1-on-1 against Starr, goes around the outside of him, cuts from back inside, gets across to the far post, looking for Harry Kane, and nods it back. It's going to be cleared, but great play from Gordon once again. And Harry Kane himself, so he's nodding it back across goal, although it was a poor header, but it was panic-stricken in the back of the Finns there, and they do get it out for a corner kick. Good start from England, good start from, what's his face? Anthony Gordon, what's his face? A good header back, and Saka just couldn't get to it, and the Finns, in rather haphazard style, scramble it out. Anyway, it's going to be a corner which it looks like Trent's come across to take with his right foot being in-swinger. Here it comes now. Looking for an England head. Finds one, but it's going to go to Pookie to clear. He does clear it, only onto the chest of Jack Grealish. Rice into Gordon. Again, he's one-on-one. Doesn't want to go up the line for Rice. He'd run offside, so had to come back. Did well. Trent goes square for Bukayo Saka. Saka goes further wide there. Can't see who that was. Long ball from Trent, looking for Grealish, who's coming to his left flank now. Took it down really well. Up against Starr, the right back. Puts it back. Rice with the shot, miskicks it, air shot. Looks a proper mug. And the Finns can break with Pukki. Good tackle there from Gomez. But it's unfortunately given away by Rice. And the Finns can break. Pukki's on the chase. But England, again, really playing really well at the minute. Lots of possession. All the possession, in fact, virtually. We've been playing nearly 5 minutes and it's been all England. Trent, a terrible pass from him and it's cut out. And now Finland can come away with it. On the far side on the left wing, running at Esri Konsa, the 14 for Finland. Konsa gets a foot in, takes it off and plays it back to Jordan Pickford. Pukki's on the press and wins the ball off Pickford, actually. But it goes out for a goal kick. Unbelievable. Good start from England, but Pickford's shaky there. And Pukki managed to take off his foot, but unfortunately ran out of pitch for him. Finland look ready to press. I've got the two strikers, Pukki and his partner, but in the end they don't. With Angel Gomez. Swinging as and when he wants to. No one approaching him, and he's been allowed to come as far as he wants. So Finland falling into a low block. We have nearly 6 minutes on the clock, and it's with Gomez. Square to John Stones. Back to Gomez. Good pass there for Grealish. One touch then to Stones, and now Gordon. One-on-one with Stahl. Now he's helped out by his forward teammate. Good bit of play with Gomez and Gordon. I know it's in the under-21s. Gordon goes outside to the back to looking for a pass. Gives it to Rico Lewis, who's up very high. Grealish. Back to Gordon. He's got a bit of space now, Gordon. Cuts back inside again. Rico Lewis. Now Gomez. Gomez decides to change the option and go to the side of the pitch where Stones is. And Stones comes back to Gomez. He may come back again this side. Grealish is waiting for it. And Gordon's further left to his left. Grealish cuts inside. Ignores Gordon. And then plays it for John Stones, who leaves it for Konsa. Konsa wide then to Trent. Trent has it on the far right-hand side of the pitch. Then Gomez. England really controlling possession without looking really dangerous in this attack. Stones. Now Lewis. Now Gordon. Will Gordon go his fullback again? Here he goes. Off again. This side he goes just with pure pace. Round the back. Great cross. Looking for the head of... Well, Saka's totally made an arse of that. But it will fall for Trent behind him. Now Saka has it. He's got in a good position here. Saka chips it. Poor cross. And Harry Kane went for an unbelievable volley, which come off the back of the Finnish defender. And will go for a corner kick to England. 7:22 on the clock. Really good possession from England, but without looking dangerous. Harry Kane went for a spectacular volley. Came off his instep. The top of his foot. But did deflect off the Finnish player. Off his head, in fact. Luckily, didn't knock him out. But it will be a corner kick, which Trent will take from this left-hand side, and so will be an in-swinger. Big men up there. Stones, Rice, Konsa, Harry Kane. In it comes, corner comes in, looking for an English head. Keeper comes out of the deck and he gets a good fist to it and punches it away. Retrieved by Saka. Now it's with Gomez. Gomez comes to Grealish. Good ball in behind, looking for Gordon. Gordon's got him well there. Good defending for the Finns, though. But Gordon's looking very, very dangerous, and it is at the end of all the attacking moves of England. Good tackle coming in now by Rico Lewis, by Gomez. He's given a free kick for that, has he? Or did he go out for a throw-in? Must have gone for a throw-in, but excellent tackle from Gomez. Really good start from England. So Starr will take the throw-in. And England win it straight back with Gordon. And back he goes to John Stones. And England will start from deep once again. I agree with Foxy here. He says games like this should be full of new players. What do we get out of playing Kane, Saka, Stones, etc.? Yeah, couldn't agree more. Must give the players some experience, might some of the new players. Even Pickford. You know, why play him? Give Henderson a go. Anyhow, it's with Trent Alexander-Arnold. Currently goes wide, where Rice is. Rice cuts inside. All his options are cut off, so he goes back to Stones. And Stones comes down here for Angel Gomez, who started pretty well. Gomez wants to be involved in everything, and he was like this for the 21s. Really nice player. Really nice player. Here's Saka. Saka going to his defender on that far side of the pitch. Everything's been down the left so far, but Saka's going to come down the right. Brings it back for Trent. Trent's looking for a pass. He's going to go backwards to Konsa. Now Stones. All the England players inside the Finnish half at this precise moment in time. Little triangle ball between Gomez, Stones and Konsa. Ends with Konsa having the ball. He's probably going to go wide for Saka. He does. Saka's got someone ahead of him defending him, but he's going to go at him, I think. No, he's not. He's decided to go out for Trent instead. So slow stuff this from England. Real slow stuff. The chat's talking about snacks, crisp snacks. I think we've been down here before, haven't we? But anyway, here come England again, still with the same attack, and it's with 10 minutes and 20 seconds. And I'd say 97% of the possession has been England. I think Finland may have touched the ball only in defensive clearances. Apart from that, about maybe 3 times. Stones to Grealish. Grealish has Gordon wide and wants to go to him. He does go to him. Gordon got 2 ahead in this time. Teasing his fullback, goes back to Grealish. Create a bit of space for Grealish there. Good little play between Gordon and Grealish. Now Gordon has it. Gordon tempting him and teasing his fullback. In the end, he comes inside, plays it for Rico Lewis, who's stood a yard from him, really. Not in really the best position. Anyway, long ball out to the far side where he does find, well, I don't know what that is from Trent. It's awful. And Glenn Kamara can break for the Finns. Rogers on his case. Glenn Kamara takes him on, plays the ball out wide, and tackle comes in from, I think it was Saka, helping his defence out there. Will be a throw into Finns on the halfway line. And there was quite a few Finns in the stadium. And the 18 will take the throw in. But England do step in and win it back with Rice. And now they win another throw in. 88% possession for England so far, 12% for Finland. Unbelievable. Anyway, we'll be corner for Finland. Which is their first of the game. How we got here, I don't know. I may have just started one my OBS wasn't working. May have sorted out. May have. We'll have to try and fix that at half time. Anyway, try and do things on the hop here. Rice has it. It's currently he's been chased back and nearly played him in Pickford in trouble there, and Pickford just kicks it away. And Finland starting to get a bit more confident at the moment, and trying to pressurise the ball a bit more, and thus are looking a bit of a better side. The Finns have it with centre half back to Hvideski in the goal. He comes wide here for Stahl. Forward for Glenn Kamara. Glenn Kamara's, first touch was horrific. And that's an England throw-in. He's given it to Finland. Gordon played it off Kamara, but the referee gave it to the Finns. Odd decision. Anyway, the Finns clear it. Nice ball. Nice taken down by Pukki. Could be a foul there by Gomez, and will be on Timo Pukki. And the Finns on the attack. Back to the defence they go, though. Just wanted to maintain possession and just keep the ball for a little while. They've been chasing it so far in the 13 minutes and 55 seconds we've had. Little flip forward for Pookie. Headed from Konsa. Now England can maintain possession for the first time in a while, actually. Stones has it, and we'll go back to Jordan Pickford. Konsa pushing his players forward. Doesn't want to give it to Gomez a yard in front of him. Gives it to Rice instead. Ball is with Rico Lewis. Gordon's coming field for him, so he has to go backwards. He goes to Stones. Long sweeping crossfield pass to Saka. Takes it down on his right foot. Cuts inside. Little ball inside for Rice. Rice comes in. Cross comes in. Hradeski's too good for that. And picks it up. Ball is with Jordan Pickford. And now Gomez. To Rico Lewis. He has Gordon wide here. If he wants to play Gordon through, because Gordon can go with his fullback one-on-one. And here he goes. Once again, and this time Glenn Kamara helps to cover him. Grealish back to Gomez and all the way back then to Stones. This is very Southgate, I've got to say. They're not really going for it, England. It's all about possession. Trent has it. Now Rice. Now Trent again. Inside for Saka. Back for Trent. Square for Stones. Going nowhere quickly here. Konsa. Gomez and Konsa. Rico Lewis wants to get involved. Can't do. Konsa plays it wide for Saka. Saka tries to turn and go at his fullback. Got himself a yard of space, but then went backwards. Now it's with who's that? Trent, who's come inside. Now Konsa and now Gomez, who's got a little bit of space. 16 minutes on the clock. And now it's with Grealish. You can go to Gordon here because Gordon's the only player that's going at the Finns. Here he goes again, teasing the fullback. Cuts inside, gets a crossing. A header from Kamara. Jump from Rice is beaten in the air. Pookie's very deep to receive it. Gordon nearly steps in, but now it's a counter of the Finns. But they can't keep the ball in. It will be an England throw-in on the halfway line. And long crossfield ball looking for Gordon is beaten in the air by his fullback, and it will be a throw-in for England. It's absolutely hammering down at Wembley. Stones, wide to Saka, in the Finnish half still. Now Rice, and now it's with Konsa. Konsa brings the ball forward. Comes wide for Rico Lewis. Rico Lewis has Gordon to his left. Draws his man, gets Gordon in. Can Gordon get a good cross? In fact, he cuts back onto his right foot and goes to his fullback. The fullback has no idea which way he's going. Rico Lewis looks off the ball. And here's Harry Kane, very deep. Plays a nice pass out to the far side where Trent is. Trent, with his first time cross, it's cut out. Good header comes in there. Will fall for Lewis. Lewis goes past two and plays it wide for Trent. And can Trent get a better cross this time? Doesn't he? It plays it to Rico Lewis instead. Lewis goes wide to Rice. Now Trent will... Well, he's not crossed it again. Back to Rice. And then England come all the way backwards to Stones. And there's Kane, who's helping out. Konsa. Refusing to play the easy pass to Gomez and gives it to Grealish instead. Grealish running in defence. Wide to Gordon, one-on-one with his fullback. This time he's probably going to go on the out. He cuts inside again. Now goes on the outside. Brilliant from Gordon. Oh, but the cross is blocked by Kamara. And will be a corner to England. But again, Anthony Gordon beating his man, can't get the ball in though. That fullback has no idea which way he's going. He went both ways in that move. One on the inside and back to the outside. Gordon started the game really well. And he's got a haircut. He's got a very, very short back and sidey haircut. And here's Harry Kane. John Stones, Ezri Konsa, all in the middle. Can we see better delivery this time? From Trent, the in-swinger. And there it goes, looking for an England headbutt. Hradeski punches it. Could have caught that. Saka has it on the corner of the area. Forward then to Gordon. No, it's not Gordon. It's maybe Kane, in fact. Gomez to Grealish, who's, well, he out-strengthens Pookie, plays it for Rice. He has Trent on the outside. Here's Trent, cuts back onto his right foot. Now Rice, and Rice will come back. No, he's gone back to Trent again. Looking for a pass. He goes for a ball. That's a great ball. Good defending from the Finnish defender, though. Really was a good ball from Trent for Kane. But the Finnish centre-half did remarkably well to cut that out. Gomez. All the way back to Rico Lewis. And England, again, starting to turn the screw here on the Finns. Here's Rice. Very static, though. Pass down under's right. Very static. Stones. Inside the centre circle in the Finnish half. Now Rice. Now he comes wide for Gordon here. He's got his defender on toast. His style. He's got him on the inside. Plays it inside then for Grealish. Grealish looking for a ball back. We'll come to Rice. No, Grealish wants to do too much here and plays it away for Konsa. Gomez, nice little pass that. But that was a poor. But this might fall for Harry Kane. Harry Kane shoots. Good save for Desky. And it's cleared. Only to the path of Declan Rice. It's the first chance we've had, really. Rice cuts onto his right foot, looking with headed away from the Finnish centre half. Poor pass from Konsa, and Finland could come in a break here. Stones has to go to the ball here because Konsa has Pookie. Stones allows him to run, and it's a great effort from the Finnish player. Just goes wide, and the referee's on the floor. The Konsa on the floor, and so is the Finnish centre forward. Yeah, poor from Stones there. He had to go to the ball quicker than that because Konsa had his man marked. He backed off. Pookie pushed Konsa over, but anyway, it went wide. Here's Gordon at the other end against Stahl. This time, Stahl just get a fit. Gordon to retrieve it back to Grealish. Now Lewis. Square for Gomez. Gomez has Pookie on his case and he goes around the outside of him and then blasts it off his back of his teammate. And who receives it now? Trent, good ball. Saka, it's deflected, and Tedeschi gets. That's going to be a corner, surely. That's got out, surely. No, it hasn't. Brilliant goalkeeper from Tedeschi. It's a great ball from Trent in for Saka. Saka's shot was deflected and sent the keeper the wrong way, but he got a palm to it. I think that's gone out for corner, personally. The ref didn't think so. I know the Finns can come away with it now. The centre half has it at the minute. Comes wide for the fullback Stahl, who's been given kittens by Gordon, who's robbed him there as well. And Gordon's touches his paw there. But Gordon did win the ball back and wins England a throw-in. Welcome, Paige Wilkinson, to the Toon Review family. Daughter of Joe. Hope you're enjoying this stream. Evening to Ian Fleming also. That's remarkably close from that Finn, though. Remarkably close. Anyway, England now on the attack with Saka. Saka cuts inside. Looking far. Kane must score. Kane does score. I think he's offside, though. And he is, because he isn't celebrating. Yeah, lazy from Kane there. If he let it go, Gordon's onside as well. But of course, he didn't let it go. Kane's going to head it from there, but he's offside. Yeah, poor from Kane. Yeah. Because I think that if he left it for Gordon, he's onside. Gordon behind him. Yes, we can agree with you, VMV, on that. Tedeschi is very, very good. Well, they're checking it on VAR, but he's offside. No doubt about it. Absolutely no doubt about it in my mind. As I say, if he'd left it for Gordon, he wasn't behind him. Yeah, he's offside. Well, I'm saying that the camera isn't in line, so maybe not. We've got a different. I mean, the camera's not on anywhere. He's offside. No doubt. But as I say, if he leaves it, I mean, he's never going to leave that in a million years. Yeah, offside. Kane should have done better than that. If he stood just inside the last defender, I guess he hasn't got the pace, so he has to try and gamble. But this day and age, you can't gamble because the lines catch you out. Anyway, long clearance, which is running the air by Stone, but his head is poor. Gomez is fouled. Will be a free kick to England. Stato's in the chat. Yeah, Gordon was onside. Gordon's got to give him a shout, though, Stato. And anyway, if you had to give him a shout, there's no way on God's earth Kane's leaving that, is there? No chance. But Kane should have been onside. Then you've got to be inside one defender, and if you can see what's in front of him, evening to Adam Russell, hope you're well. Long ball to the far side, looking for the run of Trent. Trent gets there, but doesn't really get a good fit on it, and will go out for a goal kick. David T says King Hoddle is still running down the street celebrating. Long clearance from the Finnish keeper, who's had a really good start to the game. And if he wasn't in goal, this would be 2 or 3-0 now, to be honest. Stahl has it. Lewis gets a foot in, and it will be a Finland throw-in. Halfway inside the England half on the right-hand side as they look at it. But England win it back. Rice, but he's lost it, Rice, in a really poor area. And a long-distance shot, which is high-wide, not very handsome, from Keskinen, the 14. Hello, Marcus Malloy in Bratislava. I hope you're well. A couple of players that played well the other night. For instance, Mr. Rice haven't been very good tonight. Yeah, Leverkusen, Simon, yeah. Anyway, here's Angel Gomez, Angel Angle. Charlie's Angles. Anyhow, here's Trent Alexander-Arnold, ball in for Taku, which is laid back, and Gomez is really well to win it off Pukki's foot. Good number 6 work. We have a problem with Twitter, apparently, but nothing we can do about that at the precise moment in time. Unfortunately. There's Gomez, forward for Grealish. Grealish has got Gordon wide if he wants to give him. He does give him. Gordon's got a bit of space this time. This time he's approached by the midfield player. Comes back to Gomez. Back to Grealish and probably back to Gordon again. This time Grealish draws 2 and then has a poor pass that Lewis almost wins back. But Stahl will clear it. Yeah, issue with Twitter, if you're on Twitter with us, unfortunately. And Michael McIntyre has £2 super chat. He says, Lady Sam blows a kiss, Toon. Interesting. Radeski had the ball for the Finns and rolls it out. Pukki with a little dummy, which doesn't fool anybody. And Rico Lewis picks it up. Twitter has a problem, says Tom. Elon Musk. Yeah, I couldn't agree more. What an absolute arse bandit he is. Arse biscuit, I should say, not an arse bandit. That's something totally different. Anyway, here's Saka. Takes on his fullback. Still second him on. Going to get to the byline. Does get there. The fullback gets back and gets a foot on it. Will be a corner. Ah, 28 minutes in, and it's been absolutely fucking strange so far. England need to get Gordon into the game more because every time he gets it, he's got his wing on toast. Grealish hasn't been as good tonight either. He's currently parked on the edge of the area waiting for the head out from the Finnish player. There's a bit of tomfoolery, skullduggery, hocus pocus going on in the middle of the area that the referee wants to get involved in. Stones, Kane, Kamara, Paltola, the number 3, big centre half. Not as big as Stones, though. As I say, Grealish is sat waiting on the edge of the box here for any knockouts. Here it comes. Everyone misses it, and it doesn't fall for Jack Grealish either. And the Finns can come on the counter with Glenn Kamara. Glenn Kamara cuts inside Grealish. Grealish gets a foot in, but the Finns do maintain possession, and they can come on the attack. All the way back to Radetzky. Probably the safest place for them. They're playing a bit of fire here, because there is pressure, and, well, Gomez has fouled the centre-half. Looks very like Joe Willock, Angel Gomez. On Paltola. I mean, he's 5'6". He's put his hand on the centre-half's back, and the centre-half's gone flying, and he's 6'3", 6'4". Hilarious. But still, that's football this day and age. Ah, dear. Almost half an hour on the clock, and Gordon's not going to keep that in. We'll be thrown to the Finns. We have half an hour on the clock right now. Simon's right about Trent as well. He's been dreadful. I mean, he's on the side for the in the side for his his passing and stuff like that. He's been crap tonight. Here's Grealish. He's won it back there. Grealish as well there. Saka. And now wide he goes to, well, it's Rico Lewis. Trent hasn't managed to get back yet from the previous corner. Here's Stones. Trent's still in this left back position here. It's ridiculous. Here's Trent now. Trent, of course, will go the other way. So there's no point having a left winger when Trent's on his side. But here is Gordon now. And he's got one man on him, and he goes to Kane. Kane comes backwards. Now gives it to Trent. Trent looking for a pass. Slow on the ball again. Konsa. Konsa with a great ball to Saka. Across goal. Brilliant defending from the Finnish centre-half. Last gasp. Otherwise, Kane has a tap-in. Fantastic from Saka, but what a bit of defending there for the Finnish centre-half for number 5. Brilliant ball from Konsa. Great ball from Saka, but what a clearance from the number 5. And I can't see what his name is, but it's an outstanding clearance. It really is. I just saw his name there. Koskinen, is it? Koskinen. Fantastic. Another corner for England, which Trent's going to take, or was it someone else taking it this time? Royce and Kane in the middle, also Konsa and Stones. Well, it's an in-swinger, so it's going to be Saka, I think. All in-swingers so far from England tonight. And that's a really poor one. Really poor one. Will come back out to Saka. Saka's taking his fullback on this time. Cuts inside him. Finnish player gets a foot on it. Now Lewis. Lewis turns back the other way and will give it backwards to Gomez. Gomez has got the option to go to Grealish, but he goes wide to Trent, who's finally managed to get back to his position now. Saka. Now Trent. Dear me, this is really poor. It's a bit predictable, this. It's just the cross comes in, looking for Rice at the far post, gets to him. Back to Grealish he goes. Grealish is toying with his defender in front of him, plays a little pass for Viggo Lewis. Good play. Oh, good defending again from the number 9 this time. Last gasp tackles. The number 9 gets in and nips it away from the onrushing Grealish. But really good play, that. Grealish is going to take this corner, I think. I know he's leaving it for Alexander-Arnold, no doubt. Yeah, here he is. Christ almighty. Here's Grealish. Edge of the area. Gomez! Oh, it's gone deflected wide. It was Saka anyway, not Gomez, so I was wrong. Lee Carr's on his haunches drinking water. He won't be very happy with this. Gordon stood in the actual net at the minute, behind the goal line. No doubt we'll be trying to get on the side as the corner comes in. Here he comes. Back it goes. Saka. Saka from distance and high wide and not very handsome. In fact, dog shit's the word I'd use for that. Horrific corner. You came. Long clearance, which will be won in the air by Stahl, and it will be a throw to England, I think. Let's give it to the Finns. Throwing back. Oh, this might fall for Kane, this. No, of course it doesn't, because the Finnish play is too quick for him. And good play from the Finns to get out of that there. Stahl has it, back inside. Ball down the line to no one in particular. But the Finns still have two up front now. It's not negative, no block. They had two up front for that move there. It's Konsa. Konsa being pushed by Pukki, and Konsa thinks he can outpace Pukki. He's quite right he can. Wide to Saka. He gets fouled there. The ref could have played the advantage, didn't, and give a free kick to England. Which is taken quickly, and as Rico Lewis on the ball on his left flank, goes wide to Gordon, who's been the only bright spark in the first half for England. That's not bias speaking, that's fact. Now Gomez, who's been another one. To be fair, good crosser headed away from the Finns, whose defensive work has been nothing short of outstanding so far. Here's Saka, cut inside. Saka looking for space to shoot. Can't find it. Gomez, a lovely little pass out to Grealish. Grealish teases his man, goes to the far post for Kane. Kane pushes his player over and gives a free kick. The most obvious push you will ever see. 36 on the clock. It's been an absolute drab first half. Ashley Cole there. England's best left back ever, I would say. Could do with him in the side now. A young Ashley Cole. England give the ball away. Saka this time. Pukki has it and he's running in his direct fashion. Leaves the ball behind. Saka nips in, takes it off him. Rice goes further back to Trent, who hoofs it down the pitch. Looking for Kane, who didn't even put a challenge in. For fuck's sake. Shocking. Oh, the Finns almost... Well, they did well, actually. Thought they'd almost give that ball away, but it was well controlled, and the Finns have the control in the middle of the park. Stahl has it now on this right-hand side. Back he goes to his centre-half. Looks like X is working again. Stones goes back to the keeper. Yeah, VMV, you've defended excellently well. Really well. Good shout, LG. Lewis Hall for the next England left back. I don't disagree with that. I've been saying it for a while. Here's Gomez for England, just getting into the finish half now. That's Lewis wide him. Goes to Lewis. And it looks like Anthony Gordon's the most forward England player now. He's coming central. Konsa. Now Trent. Trent looking for Kane in behind. Great again. Last pass clearance from that Finnish defender. That's the second he's done. Outstanding defending. Kane's offside anyway, so he didn't have to do it. But England do get a corner for this one now. If he let it go and Kane had scored, it would have been a free kick. So that's the arse of the rule. That is the real arse of the rule. Anyway, in swinger from Saka. The last one was absolutely dog shit. Can he do better this time? All the players are essential or far post. And it's a bit deeper this time. Kane at the far post, but didn't reach him. And the refs gives a free kick. Again, pushing in the box. The ref's got his eye on that. Apparently he's penalising Rico Lewis for it. Ridiculous. Nothing to be scared of. Declan Rice has it now at the minute for England. And he's just going to the finish half now. Saka ahead of him. Goes to Saka. Saka's stood up by Glenn Kamara. Ball inside for Rice, who had his shirt pulled then. Rice, well, he's got nowhere to... He did really well there, Rice. Keep hold of the ball. Back to Saka. Did brilliantly to maintain possession there. Now Kane, who should have been in the box but wasn't. And so that's why Rice couldn't cross it in. Here's Trent. Now Saka again. Ball in the back for Kane. He's not going to reach that, is he? No, he isn't. Of course he isn't. He did reach it. Brilliant cross. I think it might have gone out of play, though. And if it has, it should be in England corner, surely. Let's have a look at this. Kane with a good run. He's not going to reach, is he? Well, I'm not sure if he did or not. Well, let's have a look at this. Yeah, he did. Not quick enough. Not quick enough. Yeah, just showing us the finished bench. I think I may have been anti-Nemi. Anyway, it's Pukki on the ball. Lewis robs him, but Pukki's strong enough to regain the ball. Stahl. Gordon comes back to help Lewis here. And gets a foot in. Brilliant from Anthony Gordon. Great tracking back. Gomez does really well to swivel and turn away. Now Gomez. Good play from England this. Grealish, he's beat his man all ends up there. And will surely get the ball away. Lewis. Good defence from England there. Jack Grealish. Very much deeper role tonight. Not been nowhere near as attacking as he was the other night, but England haven't full stop. All of it's come from Gordon. Here's Gomez, and now he's Gordon again. Running at his defender again. This side, the kitchen side goes for Lewis and back to Saka, who's on this side of the pitch. Saka comes to Gordon, and Gordon's got one-on-one with his defender now. This time he tries to play it in for Rico Lewis. He made a good run out the outside of him. Now Saka. Saka. Still Saka. Back to Rico Lewis. Now back then to Jack Grealish. Grealish inside for Saka, who didn't take it in control. Stahl wins it off him, which is something he hasn't done all night against Gordon, and gets it away. Lewis, with Pukki at his back. Lewis does really well to keep hold of the ball there. Back to Konsa. Now Trent Alexander-Arnold is on this side of the pitch. Really looking for a pass. It's a good ball to Saka in the area. Saka's pass Stahl. Cuts inside Stahl. Needs to pick out a man. Cuts inside again. And finds no one but Finney's defender. Now Lewis, he might have a digging distance. Doesn't do so. Goes to Trent on the far side. Trent will have a go. Just wide. Just wide. Good effort. Whew. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, folks, if you are new to us. And also hit that like button also. There's over 600 of you in the chat. Outstanding. Anyway, Finland on the attack here. They've managed to get in around the back here with the number 9. Stones gets a foot in. And again, this time we'll go for corner. Corner's Finland. And this will be a real sucker punch if the Finns can take advantage of the set piece. They've got some big men. I agree with Billy. Monster Gordon, good. Gomez okay. The rest poor. I tend to agree with that. Poor corner, which is cleared from Lewis. I'd like to have kept Anthony Gordon up, not in the box they're defending. You know, make them put a man back, and then you can kind of counter, can't you? Baz says you're making it sound exciting. Not really. Try my best. 43 on the clock. Pickford has it. Bowls it out to Rico Lewis. Lewis down the line here for Gordon. There's a chance here for Gordon. If he can get inside the box here, and he is inside the box. Ran the outside. Good tackle from the Finnish player, but Gordon, well, outstanding defending from the Finns. From the centre out, the number 5 has been absolutely superb. Keskin, I think his name is. Been absolutely outstanding. Here's Grealish. Grealish to Gordon. Back to Rico Lewis. Lewis with a cut out from the 11. Might fall for Kane, who's offside. And England get a free kick, actually, on the edge of the area for a foul on Angel Gomez. Interesting. Koskinen, is that his name, VMV? Number 5, he's been absolutely outstanding. Yeah, Glenn Kamara brought down Angel Gomez there, so free kick into the box. Real poor tackle from Glenn Kamara. Radeski is lining up his wall. Trent's there. Probably the right side for Trent this. Of course, Harry Kane's there. And Jack Grealish is there too. But I think it's going to be left to Trent this one. England have made their own wall with Rice and Stones, and they've got a draft excluded the Finns behind the wall. This is Trent all over, and Trent will fancy this. It's maybe a little bit close in, and he's got to get it up and down over the wall. So here goes Trent, curves it over the bar, just over the bar. Not a bad effort. Too close into goal, really, to kind of get that up and down. It's very close, though. Really close. I don't think he's hit it perfectly, but it's more wide and high. But it's close on both, you know. Good effort. 1 minute of injury time. Thank the Lord for that. Throw to the Finns on the halfway line. And it's been hoofed upfield, which Stones meets in the air. Rice up against, well, Pookie has it. And Finns can break here behind. Pinkford comes out and picks up. Good cover from Pickford. Now wide to Lewis. He's got about 14 seconds to get us in the box. Back to Rice you go. Grealish. Grealish cutting inside his man. Plays it wide. And can England get the last shot of the game in? Trent has it. Wide for Saka. It's a good, quick counter-attack from England. First time all game to do it. Cross comes in. Gordon runs inside. Kane gets ahead to it. And it's never going to go anywhere. That's going to be the end of the half. Unless Lewis can get a crossing quickly. And there is the end of the half. Half time, 0-0. Absolutely dog shit. Yes, I think the time has come for a new direction to be up front for England. They need a bit of dynamism there. Doesn't work with Harry Kane. I'm just going to attempt something, folks. Let's see if this works. Let's just try this. It might work. This may work. We shall see. Hang on. It works, but there's no me in the picture. How's that work? Oh, dear me. Something ain't right here. Yeah, I don't get that. Unfortunately, folks, that's not going to be how it works tonight. We'll have to go back to the usual way, which unfortunately, I tried for you. I tried for you. Didn't work. Crimson Lip Yell trying to get the scoreboard up. Paul will know how to fix that, no doubt. I don't know why, because it worked the last game, and I haven't, well, apart from move the scoreboard, I haven't done anything. Anyhow, 0-0. 1-0. Of course, almighty. Oh shit, Anita. Everything's fine all over the shop. Yeah. Final score: England 0, Pookie 1. Yeah. Jan. Thank you for accepting me in the studio. It says Paige. You're welcome. Yeah, you don't need to change anything. When there's only score when there's goals. Yeah, but it's the clock more than anything, isn't it? We all need, the clock. Tug Wilson says Kane's too slow and doesn't read the game to get onto the ball. If left the offside one to Gordon, who was in. Yes, I agree. But he should have been offside, should he? McNeil says it's okay. We all know it's now each. It's more the clock, mate, to be honest. Kieran's gifted 10 Toon Review memberships. So if you have in receipt of one of those, give Kieran a thanks. That's fantastic. Into your mark. Why is Grealish and Gordon's nuts for playing two left wingers? Yeah, he has took a bit of his space away, to be fair. There you go. So it looks like John Rowland's received one. Ray Fagan, Nathan 888, I think. Crew Scott potentially, but well played. Well played, Kieran. Really appreciate that, mate. Fantastic gesture. And one that's been quite a lot. You're doing quite a lot of that for us. Really appreciate it. Albert Pearson, good evening to you. Well, how would we kind of discuss that? It's been absolutely dog shit. The only bright spot, maybe there's two. Anthony Gordon's obviously the biggest one. Outstanding for England. And then you've got Angel Gomez. England need a new direction, and if Lee Carter's got any brains about him, he drops Harry Kane from the squad. I'm sorry, he does. He's just too slow. He's not dynamic enough for international football. Gets away with it in Germany because it's easier at league level. But he has to be offside to get himself ahead of the ball. And, international defenders ain't going to fall for that. And I know he scored lots of goals. Get him off. Get him off. What about Konsa's poker play? Yeah, he's been okay. Konsa's been okay. We haven't had a lot to do, though, have we, at the back, to be fair? But the Finnish defence has been, the two centre-halves have been absolutely magnificent. I mean, they're highlighting Trent as if he's had some sort of fantastic game, but not really. I mean, there's been one or two good passes. I mean, that's a great pass, that. But again, the Swedish 5 has been absolutely outstanding. I agree with Martin that Carter doesn't have the ball to drop Kane. Bob said he'd drop Kane and get Ronaldo. And Billy has got patience to commentate and he's dodging. I know. It's shocking, isn't it? I mean, the highlight in Angel Gomez now, and he has had a good first half, to be fair to him. Always wants the ball. Rarely gives it away. Wacky Ank says, with the first half like this, I'm worried about Granny. Someone check, see if the milk's still on the doorstep. John says Grealish is running the show again. He's really not. He's getting in people's way, if anything. Kieran says, drop Kane and put Longstaff up front. I mean, we need to get Kane off. Who's up front? Who's on the bench? There's no Watkins there, is there? I don't think Tony's there. So who's on the bench for the? I mean, I suppose I could have a look, which probably makes sense, doesn't it? Let's remove that banner, Nick. I can't see the subs. Jared Bowen, of course. Gibbs White. They're attacking options, aren't they? Let's just hide that for a second. Madueke, of course. Eze. There's some attacking options there. Yeah. So we have got options. Jan says, I know the game started, but when does the football start? Jan, you're a Belgian supporter. They're worse than us. Saka would be my dream right winger at Newcastle as Cruz. Cost a pretty penny. Cole Palmer, another one. Yeah, is he on the bench? I'm not sure he is he? I'm not sure he's in the squad, is he? 99p super stick from Ray. Thank you very much. Baz, an idiot attacking midfield. Lots of them. Gibbs White, Eze, Bowen. Quite a few. Yeah, get Madueke on. I'd like to see him have a go, and I think he will because he's obviously one of Carsley's fledgling players, isn't he? Johnny Green says Kane will play the full 90. If he hadn't scored, he'll get a pen in the final few minutes. Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think so. I think this is just normal England play, to be honest. I don't think Carsley's done anything. Is Palm on the bench? I don't think he is. I don't think Palm's on the bench, is he? Let me just have a look a minute. I'm not sure he is on the bench, mate, but we'll have a quick look. I don't think he's in the squad. No, he's not. He's not on the bench. Yeah, it's Maguire, Gallagher, Livramento, Henderson, Colwell, Gahey, Gibbs White, Mainu, Bowen, Eze, Pope, and Madueke. Now, Madueke and Eze, obviously, but if bringing Eze on, Gordon's going to come off. Bowen, potentially, but Bowen and Madueke are the same kind of player. Gibbs White, obviously, is an option as a cam. But apart from that, there's no strikers on the bench, no specialist strikers on the bench. Harry Kane's the only striker in the squad, which to me is absolutely hat stand. I've got to say, it's absolutely mental having just one striker in the whole squad, specialist striker. And especially one when it's Harry Kane. Jim J says, my other half saying England are crap because I think three West Ham players on the pitch. Oh, I've known West Ham players that really thought that they won the World Cup in '66. West Ham won the World Cup. Did they bollocks? Joy Dan says, a lot don't see the Nations League as worth it. And as I said, I withdrew in '97 but wasn't fast enough. Well, good grief. Good grief. Nathan 888 makes a good point. He'll be under orders to take Rice and Saka off, especially with the injury crisis that West Ham's or suspension. Well, he'll keep Rice on because he's suspended. David T said the Charltons won the World Cup. Yeah, Geordies. Although they didn't play for Newcastle, of course. But no, it's unfair to say West Ham won it. And Gordon Banks didn't play for West Ham, did he? And Jeff Hurst wouldn't have played if it weren't for bloody Greaves being injured. Let's be perfectly honest. And if Jeff Hurst getting 3 against the Germans, then I'm pretty sure that Jimmy Greaves could have got 5. Martin thinks we should take Gordon off and save him for Sunday. Ali Beach says, well, young English strikers, Delap and Rogers. Yeah, I guess so. Calvin says, can't £5 super chat. Thanks for that, mate. Really appreciate it. Can't decide whether to watch the grass grow or the paint dry. Well, watch the grass dry. The weather's been absolutely dreadful, hasn't it? Piss down here today. No, Jude Bellingham also. Yeah, Jude Bellingham. Yeah, get him in the squad, and it's a different kettle of fish. Yeah, Jeff Hurst was Cheshire way, wasn't he? I think you've told me this before. I think it's the same village as that Italian, isn't it? Simon Perotta. Tell us, roughly admonition, where the place was, because I've forgotten. Is it Ashton in Makerfield or something like that? Was there 3 World Cup winners from the same village or something, wasn't there? 2 English and 1 was Italian. Yeah, trivia question. Ashton under Lion, that's it. Yes. I remember now. And the third one was it John Connolly? Can't remember the third one. Jesus Mo, the Hearts won, then we say West Ham win the World Cup. Yeah. They've not even won the league, ever. So how are they pissing out win the World Cup? Second half can't be far away. Now, I wonder, Germany beaten the Dutch 2-1 in Holland, by the look of it, or were beaten at half-time. And the rest of the games, Republic of Ireland and Greece is 0-0. Sounds another riveting game. And Hungary and Bosnia is also 0-0. Am I doing a watch-along for Joshua and Dubois? No, probably not. Because I watch the big fights every week, actually, boxing with my son. So Jimmy Armfield is the only, of course it was. Jimmy Armfield. Former Blackpool manager. Yes. And as Blackpool managers go, compared to the current one, very good. Evening, David Smith. Hope you well, pal. Hope you well. Well, both teams are out, in fact. And the Finns have made a change, and they brought on Niskanen. Don't know who's gone off. It doesn't really matter because I didn't know who was on in the first place. Benjamin Kalman, who I don't think mentioned at all. They've took Uranon's on for Niskanen, and Kalman. I think Kalman's on for someone else. But I mean, what does it matter? What does it matter? Anyway, we are off. Wembley looks half empty. In fact, half empty is an over-exaggeration. Konsa to Gomez, who steps in. Now Trent. England are unchanged. Trent trying to beat his defender and lays it for Saka, then back to Declan Rice. Covering the right back area where Trent has vacated and motored up front. Here's Gomez to Stones. And now Declan Rice. Pookie's off, says Poker Pater. Well, interesting. Here's Saka. Kane. Back to Saka. And now Rice. Two Arsenal teammates combining from a yard apart. Saka turning backward and forward. Doesn't know where he's going himself. Pass the ball, you fucking donut. Now here's Gomez. Nice flicking for Grealish. Grealish comes inside his man. Cuts inside another one. Good play from Grealish, that. Really good play. Now Trent. Trent's got a chance to cross the ball in and he's crossed it to absolutely nobody. Absolutely dog shit. Worst cross since I got a Valentine's card from a gypsy woman. There we go. England have the ball back. Here's Gomez. And now Konsa. Konsa's floated one towards Harry Kane. In fact, it was Grealish who come. Gomez wins it back. That's not a foul, referee. That isn't a foul. The Finn's holding his knee. Maybe it was a foul. Anyhow. There's Ruffian Benitian saying all I need to say. I didn't even see the... Is it a foul? Yeah. Anyway, there you go. All the things that need to be said from the Ruffian Benitian. Cheers, mate. VMV thinks it's a yellow. I didn't think it was a foul at first, but I tend to agree with you. Bit reckless, wasn't he? And a long ball from the Finns, looking for the centre forward, which Konsa's got marked and did really well. Now Saka can counter for England. Goes past one man. Cuts inside. Got Kamara against him now. Should be able to beat him. Cuts further inside and plays it square for Rico Lewis. Lewis has Gordon. See, it's all too slow getting the ball out to Gordon. By the time the ball gets to him, he's only got one now. Here's Gordon against Stahl again. Is it Stahl? Can't remember his name. Now Grealish. Inside for Royce. Lovely little play. Poor pass in there from Grealish. Lewis. Wide then. Finally does get to Anthony Gordon. He has to come backwards to Rico Lewis. And again, it's at walking pace in England. Is someone injured? Was there someone on the pitch? No, Konsa's down injured and he didn't look very happy at all. It's concerning because there's no one near him, so this could be a bad one for Konsa. Could be a bad one because there's no one near him there. Wakanga says to Ray Fagan, I'll always hold on to the 1980 FA Cup final and the European trophy. It could be all a glory. I'll see him. Well, there you go. There's two more things than we've seen. Trevor Booking stooping for his head, of course, at Wembley when Paul Allen became the youngest player to play in a cup final and was horrifically brought down by Willie Young when through on goal. And now Konsa's getting to his feet, and there's no risk. This should take him off here. And he's walking very gingerly. No need to risk him. Get him off to Aston Villa, and bring on a substitute. But not Harry Maguire, clearly. Bring on Gahey. Now the Finns are going to. They should be throwing this back to England because I don't think they're going to, are they? Or was the referee making them throw it back to us? I don't know. Next game is England v Greece on the 10th of October. It's a drop ball in England. The referee's not allowing Finland to contest it. And he drops to Gordon, who goes backwards to Grealish. Grealish flicks it back to Stones. Rice. England play with 10 minutes in besides moment in time. Rice has dropped back into the centre-half position. Now Stones. Now Gordon cuts inside. Nice pass in for Grealish. Grealish takes it into control well. And then, I don't know what he's doing here. Does find Saka, but it weren't the greatest pass in the world. Very aerial, very floaty. Now Alexander-Arnold inside for Gomez, who's very busy in that industrious position he's playing. Here's Gomez again. Gomez has got two players in front of him and plays a nice pass out to Saka. Saka going against two defenders. Comes backwards. Rice floats it to the far post where Gordon is. Good header away from Stahl. Falls for Rico Lewis. Now Gomez again, who goes backwards and rotates the ball nicely. Grealish and Gordon. And Finns are in a low block here. Grealish. Square for Trent. And a square then to Konsa, I think, is back on. Konsa is back on. So back at 10 men. Kane loses the ball. Well, what a surprise. Konsa wins the ball back, though, and looks okay, actually. Now Konsa. Here's Rico Lewis. Good pass, Grealish. Grealish inside for Kane. Kane's got a chance to shoot. Squares it back instead. Falls for Gordon in the box. Gordon steads the area. Grealish will lay it to Trent, who should have a go. Plays it further away from Royce, who's going to have a blast. Good save for Radecki. I think England wanted a penalty there. There was a foul into the box. But it's going to be a corner. Great ball in. Yeah, it was a foul on. There should be a yellow card for that one, but Royce has a blast. Radecki sticks out his right paw and pushes it out for corner. A bad foul on Grealish on the edge of the box there. And in fact, he's given the free kick. This time it's more central, but I think it's going to be Trent again. It's more right-hand side than left of centre. Radecki's line up his wall. Gordon's decided to come across, and of course, Harry Kane. Oh, Harry Kane, I'm the captain. This is my ball. And he's had a shot and it's saved. A good save from Radetzky, and Kane's now going to take the throw in. Back he goes to Gomez. Decides to spray it to this side to Bukayo Saka. Saka back for Konsa. Trent. Royce and Saka in each other's way. Now Alexander-Arnold gets a crossing. Couldn't really get it up and over the defender. And out for throwing it goes. Quickly taken from Gordon. Back to Lewis. Now Grealish and Gomez did well to keep hold of the ball there. Grealish has Gordon to his left. He decides to come to the other side of the pitch where Trent is. Instant control from Trent. Good ball. Shot for... Oh, it's blocked. Just hanging the fall to England defender. Royce did really well to win the ball back in the area. Trent trying to make a little bit of room for the cross. Good header away. But that was a better cross from Trent. Now it's with Rico Lewis. This is non-stop England pressure. 54 on the clock. Good pass into Grealish. Grealish should go wide for Gordon here. Doesn't do so. In fact, he takes it away the other way. Wanted to do too much, Grealish, and gives the ball away to Kamara. Poor from Jack Grealish. Really poor. And Finland can counter. Stones gets a good clear tackle in. Will be a throw to the Finns on the halfway line. But it's Kane's free kick. It ain't a bad one. It's a great save from Radetzky, to be fair. Got it round the wall, but too central, really, for it to be anything good. And Radetzky made quite an easy save. Here come the Finns anyway, on a rare sojourn into the England half of the 14. Now Kamara. Good little bit of skill from the 11 to criticise Declan Rice. And they're now playing back with the defenders. Apparently, Ireland are losing according to Mason to the Greeks. .55 and 10 seconds on the clock. Still no goals, of course there isn't. Kamara has it for the Finns and plays the ball down the line, which Konsa wins easily. Gomez goes back to Stones, and Stones gives it back to Gomez, who can again prompt from deep for England. Arnold's coming in field to receive the ball. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's with Declan Rice back to Ezri Konsa, who seems to have recovered from his ankle knock he had a few minutes back. Here's Rico Lewis. Gordon's gone wide. And they just seem to be ignoring Anthony Gordon every time. Grealish and Lewis have now done it, and that's just an aimless ball straight into the Finnish goalkeeper's arms. Terrible from England. Terrible. But it seems like they're ignoring Anthony Gordon. Both Lewis and Grealish have done it second half. Gordon's hardly been in the game second half. Now it's with Alexander-Arnold. Now Royce. Now Kane. Can he play it wide? He can. Grealish. Can he play it wide to good? Gordon's in here. Gordon! Good save for Radetzky. Should have done better than that. He got on target. Good fist away. Gordon has it back. Looking for Harry Kane in the middle over his head. Will fall to the far post of Saka, who didn't want to go and challenge for the ball there. An overhead kick from Kane. Oh, outstanding bit of play from Harry Kane, that. But straight to keeper, unfortunately. And it's going to be a throw into Finland. Bit of action. Bit of action there. And Radetzky both times was Finland's saviour. First, it came off his right shoulder, his left shoulder. Cross come in. Over the top of everyone. And England are back in again. Kane scores! Harry Kane in his 100th game for England has made me eat my words. What a fantastic shot that is. And the shot that we thought Radetzky would have saved, he didn't do so. So it's England 1, Finland 0. Harry Kane with the goal. Superb shot. And we'll have a bit of granny, England granny for that. No doubt about it. Here she is. Yeah, outstanding shot from Harry Kane. That really good effort. Firstly, he's been good all game, but he stepped inside and wow, the power in that. And I'll say Radetzky could have saved it. Absolutely no chance. He's really leathered that into well, it's central, but it's just below the crossbar. Epic strike from Harry Kane. Great goal on his 100th cap. And the banner needs to go back up because I forgot to do it. Yeah, I got a bit carried away there, didn't I? England won, Kane 0. England won. No, it's not offside, Jan. Sorry. Could that be offside? He's blasted for about 20 yards. Anyhow, long clearance from Hudetsky. And the Finns now have to come out if they want to get something from it. And they are on the attack at the minute with the 15. But Esri Konsa has been really strong and wins a free kick. He's had a good game, the Villa centre half, to be fair to him. Yes, outstanding strike that from Kane. Really was a good strike. Anyway, Gordon's on the far side now. England have stepped up the past couple of minutes. Gordon, plays it back. Well, it was Rico Lewis who'd advanced, and it went just wide. Again, Gordon did really well. But England didn't use Gordon for the previous 5 or 10 minutes. It was being, and Konsa's down again, unfortunately for him. It must be the same injury. He's back to his feet, and maybe he's going to come off this time. They actually passed it away from Gordon. Then when he got involved, England looked dangerous again. Caused a lot of problems. Had a good shot on goal, which was saved. Then there was a Kane overhead kick, and then finally, the bloke on the Finnish bench looks like Steve Bruce with no teeth. A cross between Steve Bruce and Mrs. Brown. Centre of the pick now with blue gloves on. Anyway. Oh, Jan hates England. Full-time 1-1. And England are making changes. It looks like it's going to be Mark Guehi on for Konsa and not Harold Maguire. It's not. It's Levi Colwell's coming on the centre half. Yes, interesting. Giving him a go at centre back. Good management. That we all know what Guehi and Maguire can do. England are pressing here. Gordon and Grealish. Brilliant from Gomez to win the ball. Gordon has it in the area. Going to lose out this time for the first time, really. Will fall for Rico Lewis. Brilliant press there from Gomez. Outstanding to win the ball. And here he is again. He's been really good tonight, Gomez. I think Gomez may have cemented his place in England's side to start, actually. Here's Lewis. Back to Grealish. Got Alexander-Arnold square if he wants to use him. Might go further wide and pass to his other Man City's teammate, Stones. First time ball, looking for the win of Saka. He's not going to get there, and in fact, he gives up on it. I mean, Jan wanted offside for that. Oh, dear me. Kazi celebrated, and he said, what a goal in his Brummagem accent. What a goal. What a goal, mate. Great goal, that. Jensen's off and Lod's on. I can only probably pronounce load. We got him on for his shooting. Ding, 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 ding. Anyway, Alexander-Arnold has a throw in. I've let myself laugh there, and I've got to be professional for once. And it's a long throw, looking for Rice. He nods it for Saka. Saka back to Gomez. First time touch back to Arnold, who miskicks it. But England do win the ball back. Kane's too deep and loses it. Good tackle in, though, from Rice. Wins the ball back. And now Colwell plays it for Harry Kane, who's now advancing from midfield at a rate of, well, almost a knot. Beats his player, though, and plays a good ball in for Gordon. Gordon, he has a dig, but it's straight down the arms of the keeper. But good effort, on target. Good play from Gordon from Kane before that. .63.5 on the clock. Pressure was on Hradeski, but he gets rid of it. Nice little flick, Tonali-esque from the Finn. Gomez is on his case already, and Gordon's also there. Not giving them room to breathe here, England. Grealish now trying to press. But they do get out of it this time, and it's spread to this side of the pitch where the 22 picks it up. Ball in behind Trent. Stones comes and covers and puts it out for throwing. Good defending. Throw taken. Backwards it goes. Saka's putting pressure on and we'll give a free kick away. Simon Farrowman with a stat, 67th England goal for Kane in 100 appearances, 22 of those from the penalty spot. And I'm guessing at least 5 or 10 with his arse as well. Remember that goal against Panama in the World Cup come with his arse? I think he scored 5 or 6 in that World Cup in 2018. And I think 1 come off his foot. Anyway, free kick to Finland, 64 and 48 on the clock. 1-0 it is to England. And England, it's a poor free kick, and Gordon has it. Can he stretch his legs and go past his player? Oh, he's manhandled to the floor. That'll be a yellow card from the 11. Knew he weren't winning that foot race, Schuller. And he ruggle tackled Gordon, actually. And it'll be a free kick to England, and Schuller gets the yellow card for his problems. There was no way. He's getting past him. Hooker by Cook. Rugger tackled him down to the ground. England changes, and Gordon's going off now. And so is Saka, the 2 wide men going off. I think it's going to be Eze and Madueke coming on. Saka for Madueke. And Gordon for Eze, I believe. Gordon's turned his back wanting not to ignore the fact he's about to go off, but he wants to take the free kick. But Eze's on for Gordon. VMV never yellow, he dived. Good performance from Anthony Gordon. Be interesting to see what happens when Foden and them players come back into the squad if Anthony Gordon's still his first choice. No reason why not. He's been brilliant in both the games. Madueke inside for Alexander-Arnold. Long ball looking for Rico Lewis. Doesn't get anywhere near him. Grealish has it now. I just took Grealish off and brought Eze on. Give Eze go in that middle role. Here's Eze now. Goes past 2. Good skills and good ball as well to Grealish. Really good play from Eze. Here's Eze again. Again, good play. Poor cross from Grealish. Comes to the edge to Arnold. Might have a digging distance. Doesn't do so. Flicks it to Saka. Rice. It's Madueke, of course. Saka's gone off. Madueke against 2. Trying to find a route to goal here. Can't find one. Eventually we'll have to pass it. Doesn't do so. Deflected 3 ways. And in the end, Hradeski dives on it, luckily. Bit greedy that from Madueke. But there was 3 deflections there. And almost caught Hradeski out. But he did dive on it in the end. Greedy play from Madueke there. I think he should have passed that. Always was looking for a shot there, wasn't he? The Finns bring it out, virtually halfway through the second half now. Yeah, it's a really good international break for Newcastle United anyway. All the players have done really well. Tonali's got 180 minutes in his legs. That's a great ball, looking for the run of Eze. Eze, good save by the keeper. Probably should have done better there, Eze. If only he'd left Gordon on for that last minute, he'd have scored that. Anyway, here come England again with Gomez, who's been an absolute treat to watch tonight. Here's Eze come deep to receive it after he's missed a minute ago. Yeah, 180 minutes for Sonali. Isak's got goals. Hall's had a really good game last night. Yeah, so it's been a good international break for Newcastle, and hopefully they'll be fresh as daisies for Sunday's game at Molineux against the Wanderers of Wolverhampton. Here's Madueke. Back he goes to Stones, who's very advanced. Inside for Gomez, flicks back to Colwill. And now Lewis and England are going backwards here. Here's Stones again. And now wide for Trent Alexander-Arnold. Gomez did really well. Really trickery there. Really enjoyed his performance. Man of the match for me, Gomez, tonight. Here's Colwill. Grealish from Eze's pass. On the byline, looking for a ball back. Goes all the way back to Eze. Eze has Gomez. Gomez is always available, but he gets it, Gomez. Square for Arnold. Now goes backwards. That's an outstanding game. Really has. Stones. Now Rice and England going backwards here. Can they get inside that? Rice as well to move the ball with his feet instead of passing it, and gives it to Gomez, who can now get us forward again with Eze. 2 men on him. Cuts inside both of them and does well, Eze. Cross looking for Madueke at the far post. Oh, nearly fell for Kane. Will be a free kick to the Finns. For the push from Noni Madueke. Malcolm says I sound like Sid James when I laugh. Anyway, here's Grealish. Flick down the line for Kane. Kane has it against the centre half. Not going to beat him for pace. He's going to try and beat him with trickery. So instead he comes backwards and does well to maintain the ball. Now Lewis. Gomez, again, always available. Now he's making some moves towards the box, Gomez. In for Rice. Rice, well, he loosens the momentum of the ball and nearly lost the ball. Colwill stepped in and fit it out for Kane, who's still out on that wide left flank. He's floated it for Trent on this right-hand side. Good ball. Madueke had made the run, but Trent wasn't ready to make the pass. Here's Gomez again at the full, absolutely everything for England. Putting his hand up for a full-time start here, I think, Gomez. Here's Lewis. Good ball down for Grealish, who's cut inside. Comes backwards, looking for a pass. Can't find one. Have to beat his defender. Comes backwards. Again, he's toying with him here, Grealish. Can he get a ball in? He eventually comes back for Colwill. Now Stones. And England maintaining possession of high level of the pitch here. Cross comes in. It's a poor one from Alexander-Arnold. Headed away. Back to Alexander-Arnold. Does a bit of keep-uppy. Inside for Gomez. Once again. Backwards to Colwill. Now to Declan Rice. Eze has Gomez available as always again. Here he is. Now Stones. Kane. And Stones. And it's just keeping the ball, England, here. And they're doing it very well. Eze loses it. Won back straight away, though, from Colwill. Trent. Don't have to say who's available. It's Madueke. But, of course, Gomez is there as well. Madueke taking on 2 players. Cuts inside both of them. Tries to go around the outside. Does well. Can he get across in? Trying to do too much here, Madueke. And again, he loses the ball. That's twice he's done that, I'm afraid. Trying to show Kaji what he can do. And he's trying to do too much. Anyhow, here's Trent. Gives it to Declan Rice. He's got lots of space in the middle of the park to move into. Grealish on that far left-hand wing. Here's still Grealish. Stones. David T says, Gomez over Mainu. Yes, indeed. Could you play them both? No, because Declan Rice is better than Mainu. And probably better than Gomez, to be honest. Anyway, England have the ball. Harry Kane with a floaty pass. It's a really good one. It's Alexander-Arnold. Arnold with the first time cross. Looking for the run of... Oh, Eze's ballooned it into the bar. He's been absolutely dog shit. Come on, Eze. Another finish change here. The number 7's coming on. Ant-Man. We're bringing Ant-Man on for Keskinen. Sorry, got carried away there. Anyway, headed away from Colwell, and I think that's Ant-Man with a header. Little flick from Grealish to Eze, plays it back to Lewis. Poor pass from Eze. He's been absolutely dog shit since he's come on. Get him out of the squad. Finns have it in the centre half position with a number 4. And it's a poor pass, and Royce has won it back in a very, very good area for England. Square to Grealish. Got Eze outside him. Can you give it Eze? Eze's fucked it up yet again. Get the Palace knobhead off. Shite. Here's Gomez, who's won it back and give it to Eze again. This time he tries to float it in. And again, absolutely dog turd. One line says Angel Gomez to Newcastle. Wouldn't be averse to it. Wouldn't be averse to it. I mean, he's 5'6", but Christ almighty, he's just everything. Here's Grealish. Back to, I think it's Rice there, isn't it? Yes, of course it is. Now Colwell. And now Angel Gomez once again. Grealish. Gomez wanted it back there, but he said Grealish decided to float it the full width of the pitch to Madueke, who was fouled by Ant-Man, but he's got inside him. Now it's Madueke in the box. Kane, 2-0. 2-0. Harry Kane. Double for Harry Kane, the captain, on his 100th cap in his golden boots. And it's 2-0 to England. Excellent goal. Let's have a bit of granny. Yeah, England 2, Finland 0. Harry Kane with a great finish. Good ball from Madueke. Good move, actually. Trent was involved. Got the ball inside the fullback for Madueke to move into. This time, it was a 1-2. And Ant-Man was caught out, strangely enough. But there was Madueke with his head up this time. Passed it into Kane. First time shot in with his right foot. Bent it away from Hvideski. Excellent goal. Excellent goal. Great finish. Well, let's be honest, it's not been a great performance from England, but the domination, territorially and possession-wise, probably 2-0's a fair score so far. Will he get his hat-trick? That's the question. He'll be in here, King Hoddle. He'll be coming to mock. Anyway, Finland on the attack now. Gomez steps in and robs the ball back. Outstanding. Outstanding. Here he is again. Phenomenal. Here's Royce. Gomez again, helping out. Relaying it back to John Stone, 77 o'clock. Lewis, Gomez. Ball in for Royce. Probably go back to Gomez, does do, and square across to Colwell, back to Pickford. Now Stones and England. Well, they're getting a bit of pressure here, but they are encouraging it, to be fair. In the end, Pickford hoofs it, looking for the run of Eze, who's run in the wrong direction from where the ball was going and didn't get anywhere near it. Good header from Gomez, wins it in the air. Now it's Kane, who's too deep. He's going to lose the ball, is he? No, he isn't. Plays a lovely pass to Madueke. Madueke on his far side has got one player in front of him. Cuts inside. Tries to curve it. Comes back to Madueke. Could have tapped it to empty net. Doesn't. Throws the far post away. Rico Lewis Legs it back to Eze, who's miskicked it. What an absolute dog turn he is. Get him off. Dreadful. Dreadful. Oh, dear me. Oh, blimey. I don't think I've ever seen an England performance as bad as Eze's tonight. Absolutely dreadful. Here's Grealish. Good ball in the back. Good defending. Looking for the run of Eze. The 5 yet again with the interception. Will be a throw into England. Here comes Bowen and Guehi. It is Guehi this time. And Bowen. I imagine it's going to be Stones and Kane, in fact. Oh, Harry Kane wants his hat-trick. You can't take Kane off Garsley. He'll go mad. He'll sack you for that. Yeah. Stones is the one for Mark Guehi anyway. That's definite. I mean, I can't see anyone else coming off for... It's got to be Kane, surely, hasn't it? Will it maybe Grealish, I guess, but I mean, Kane's not going to like this. If you take him off at 2, it is Kane. Yeah, he's not going to be happy with that. Off he goes. Captain's arm, but I imagine it's gone to Declan Rice. With John Stones also off the pitch. And Harry Kane's getting high fives from everyone on that bench. And I guess quite rightly, he scored 2 goals and he's the captain. And it's his 100th cap. Here's Gomez again. Now Rice. There's no doubt that Rice is playing the full night because he's suspended for me. Pickford. And now Guehi. How come I can't see King Hoddle's comments? You say what's saying hello to him. I can't see his comments. Odd. Anyway, here's Jared Bowen. Put a bit of pace into the England centre forwards position. I haven't slagged him all night, to be honest, Kane. He's had a fair game. Here's Eze, who's been absolutely dreadful to take one. Going on the outside and is lost out yet again. Eze. Yeah. Oh, shit. Anyway, it's England again with Grealish. And this time Bowen loses out. And Finland can break here, actually. The number 7 has it. That's a terrible pass. I haven't blocked Hoddle at all. I just can't see his comments. Anyway, England on the attack with Trent, 81 and 20 on the clock. Gomez. Now Rice. Little interchange between Rice and Gomez again. Just looks a professional player. Did the Modry move his shouty capitals one then? Must have, because I never got to see it. Anyway, here's Eze. It's about to lose it again. Up against Stahl. Oh, he's beat Stahl. Wow, well done. And then gives it a walk. Gives it away with the shit cross. There he is. Take a bow, Harry. England's greatest ever striker. Well, his goal scoring record says that, but we know that's not quite true, don't we? Here come England yet again. I mean, it's non-stop, to be fair. But I do congratulate Harry Kane because he has had a good game tonight. 2 great goals. 2 great goals, and that's what he's in the side for. I don't like him dropping deep, but he had a good game. Here's one player that has had a good game. That's Eze. He's been absolutely fucking awful since he come on. But this time he doesn't give the ball away. Fair play to him. Anyhow, that's two passes on the trot that Edge hasn't given away. Well done. Well done, Eberechi. Anyhow, England have the ball with the defenders, and now Gomez once again. Best player on the park by a country mile tonight, Gomez. Here's Madueke floating the ball down the line for the run of Rice. He's not going to keep that in. And it'll be a throw to the Finns. Trev McDonald says, watch out, Billy. King Palace about... We don't get Palace fans on here. And Finland are making another change. They've made a few changes. Schuller's going off. And they're bringing on Walter. So Walter is on for the Finns, and I hope it's not the Walter they made a film about in the 80s. Because if it is, this could be interesting. Oh, dear me. Alexander-Arnold floats it forward. Ball is with Guehi. Back to Jordan Pickford. No, there's a film in Channel 4. It might have been on the first night of Channel 4's being on telly called Walter, and then they made a follow up to it. But Ian McKellen played it. But I mean, you'd have to watch it. Anyway, England on inside. Madueke fiddling and farting around. Put it back for Rice. He's fiddling and farting around too. Back to Trent. He's now fiddling and farting around, and now Rice again. And then eventually go back to well, it's gone all the way back to Colwill. Well, you have to Google the film Walter with Ian McKellen in. Dear me. I guess you have to be of a certain age. Anyway, England win the ball very deep in the Finnish half. Madueke, that's absolutely piss poor. The two wide men have come on, and they've been absolutely dreadful, actually, to pair them. King Hoddle says it's a team game, Madueke. Didn't you know that? Well, he did set up Harry Kane for the second one, to be fair to him. Now, the Finns on the attack here, and comes to the bin. Google Ian McKellen, Tom, and then have a look at the film Walter. I think there's a follow-up to it as well. I don't want to describe what Walter actually was, but yeah, it was Anyway, here come the England, actually, with Alexander-Arnold. Let's do a bit of commentary. I haven't done any for a bit. Trying to find Madueke, didn't win the ball. Rice, and now Madueke back to Mark Guehi. Jared Bowen comes short, fit wide end to Madueke, back to Bowen. Bowen having a run. Goes past three, did really well. Pass it. Oh, it was a good ball, but unfortunately Madueke wasn't live to it. Here's Trent. Now Gomez. Eze. Grealish. Up against Stahl, the man that Gordon beat hand over fist 20 times. Here's Eze. Now Rico Lewis on a back flick in the area. Too intricate. Stepped in though well from Colwell to win the ball back. Now it's with Gomez. Good ball. Eze with a little bit of trickery and lost out. Walter and June, that was it. Yes, I remember that. Walter and June, yeah. When Walter found himself a girlfriend. Good grief. Anyway, here's Grealish. What are we talking about? Walter? Oh, they've brought a player on called Walter. That's right. Yeah, the Finns did. Here's England again on this far side with Lewis. Lewis, ball inside for Eze. Back to Lewis. Lewis gives the ball away. Now Kamara. That's going to fall to an England play, surely. No, it doesn't. And Alexander Arnold's beating all ends up there upon the number 7. Did really well. Back he goes to Glenn Kamara. Then back to the Finnish centre halves. No, you'll have to watch the match. You'll have to watch the film, Coffee. Here's the Finns again. We're near the end of the game. And Guehi has stepped in to win the ball, and there may have been an offside flag there, and England will get a free kick. Here's Eze. Backwards and gets it back from Grealish. Bowen and now Rice. And England have settled for the 2-0 here, I think. Yeah, the ground just looks absolutely empty. You're quite right, Phil. Arnold, wide to Rice. Now Trent, and then back to Guehi and Ez Gomez, ready for the ball again, sitting in the 6. Played the role to perfection tonight. Now Lewis, floated ball from Gomez, found him nicely. Goes back to Gomez, again available. Trent's trying to get himself involved in that little triangle too. Stephen knows what I'm talking about. Stephen Field, yeah, you're right. Grealish got fouled off the ball there. Little back flick from Eze didn't work. Lewis nearly won it back. Nearly fell for Bone in the box. Madueke nearly got there too, but England win the ball again, deep in territory. Poor pass from Rice, and the Finns can come away. Was Joanna Lumley and Walter? I don't think so. She may have been. Definitely Serena McKellen. Five minutes added on. And we're in the first minute of that now, so. Pickford has it at the moment, so you're not missing anything. Actually, King Oliver, you're wrong, actually. We didn't lose 300 viewers at all. In fact, we gained one. You. Anyway, here come England with Grealish. Up against Stahl. Stahl's had a torrid night tonight. Great cross across. All it needed was a tap in. Didn't get one. Brilliant from Grealish. Rice back to Guehi. And now Trent. Trent delaying the cross and will give it to Bowen in the end. Bowen back to Guehi. And England again slow it all down. Trent. Colwell floats onto the far side where Grealish picks it up. Seems to have swapped roles with Eze at the minute. Here's Gomez. Back to Colwell. And Guehi. No ambition for England now, just keeping the ball. Finally, they do decide to go into attacking mode with Rice. Now, Madueke. Madueke comes backwards and squares it back to Trent. Trent forward then to Rice. Rice has come into the game more second half. Madueke again backwards to Trent. Trent again, square to Colwell and Guehi, and England just keeping the ball. We're halfway through the added on 5 minutes. Good play from Grealish. Gone past 2 or 3. Showing good fitness here, Grealish. Floats in for Eze. He'll lose this now. Watch. No, he didn't. He managed to pass it back to Grealish. And again, England just keeping the ball 3 minutes in, trying to walk the ball through. Eze. And just keeping hold of the ball now. It's very, 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 very boring. And the Finns on the attack. But it's good. Well, really great to the Konsa that and did in the end and won the ball really well. Can he get us on the front foot now? He floats it to Madueke. He's got space to run into, lots of it. Madueke into the area. Madueke tries to bend it into the top corner and horribly mishits it. And he's been dog shit as well since he come on. Except the assist for Harry Kane second, of course. And Rocky Angler says, fantastic. Do you remember SL2 on a Vagga tip back in the day? Andy, I'm Bombardee. Yeah, I remember that one. VM faces good night, all and well done, Billy. Not too bad. That valiant defending from us. See you on Sunday. 100%. And thanks for joining us, mate. That number 5 had a cracking game first half. Gomez again. He's been the best player on the pitch for me. Gomez and Gordon, 2 best players England have had. And then, of course, Harry Kane with his 2 goals. Anyways, Bowen. Bowen going at the 2 Finnish defenders, almost fell over, managed to keep his foot in, goes round the outside as well, Bowen. And a tackle comes in from the Finn in the end. And it'll be an England throw. And we've had 5 minutes, that should be the end of it. And indeed it is. £10 super chat from Malcolm McIntyre. Well done, Billy. Have a beer with me. Cheers, mate. And there we go. England 2, Finland 0. Harry Kane 2, Finland 0. 100th cap, 2 goals. Fair play to him. Getting a bit of a hug there from one of the England backroom boys. And Lee Carsley can be quite satisfied with his 2 games' work so far. 100%. Yeah, thanks, folks. Thanks, mods. Thanks, everyone in the background. Let's give it that banner now. We all know what the score was. I'm going to have a fiddle with the count, the other things, see if we can get it fixed. But until next time we see you, thanks to the mods. Thanks to all you lot. Thanks to super chatters and membership gifters. Really, really enjoyed that. See you all tomorrow night. Well, it's the Lassie show tomorrow night, of course. Sam and Aaron will be here with that. Looking forward to that one. 6J and 100 says Hoddle, 22 of which are penalties, by the way. But then again, we shall see you after that Thursday for a preview. But Lassies tomorrow. So join the Lassies for that. Give them your support. And I've got the first league game of the season to talk about. So until tomorrow, we will wish you a very, very good evening. Good night, folks.
Come back and check out some green.